Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. What's up? I'm Danielle, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I like to hike, and I also like to take photos. And if I'm looking this direction, it's because I'm recording on my phone when I should be looking here. Hi, hello. So if you just clicked on this video, you probably know it's because it's about NEOWISE. So I'm gonna take you through my editing process, show you guys my process for getting this photo. Everybody has their own way of editing. I like to try to edit to the way that I see it. I like to edit to my taste. I have certain looks that I like to keep with my night photography or my astrophotography, if you will. And everybody's a little bit different. So a lot of times my editing is very trial and error. Like I will adjust my photos to how I see fit. I will try to evoke an emotion by editing in a certain way. Anyways, let's get into it. So, first things first, I take my compact card out of my camera and I throw it in my card reader. And then I'm going to go into my files down here. And I usually set up a second folder or a folder. So this is all my NEOWISE from the other day. And I will go and make a second. So last night I went out shooting and I made another folder here. And these are all my RAWs. Okay, so now I'm just going to try and drag and drop all of these pictures into Lightroom. Get rid of this. Okay, so now they are all in place. Just kind of going in real quick and taking a look at what I have. And after I've deselected all the crummy photos or the black ones when I had the lens cap on, then I'm going to go ahead and import, and this is basically my workspace. Okay, so I think I'm going to work with this one. It has a really nice landscape. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over here. This is your quick develop, and you can change things like white balance and all that stuff. So go to develop. You can adjust things like temperature. You see, changes the temperature just a little bit. So I like to try to keep it to about as normal as possible, but to just accentuate some things. So I might boost the exposure a little bit, or I might take it down. I kind of like where the exposure is at currently. Contrast really helps bring out some details, but also kind of gives you a little vignetting. If you can see on the corners, it'll kind of make it darker. So really I'm just kind of playing around to see if it'll make differences that I like. I might boost the shadows, lighten them up, see how it kind of will take away. But you'll also get this like weird grainy look. So on night photos, I try not to really adjust the shadows that much. They tell you to stay away from clarity, but sometimes it makes it look kind of cool. Dehaze will make things kind of more saturated, I guess you can say. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some kind of satellite or something, so I will be editing that out. So let me show you how I'm going to get rid of these here. So do spot removal, and you can change the size. So right now I have a very small size. I'll probably keep it that way. I'll just literally drag it across, and I'm going to hit enter and see how it'll move to a different spot. It'll show that this spot is similar in color, and it'll bring it down. And then draw. And then I'm going to move it around to see which would look better. And I think that looked good. I hit enter. So now those two spots are gone. I'm going to hit done. And then zoom out. And can't really see anything there. That looks good. Clarity can really enhance like some stars on a photo, but then you'll also get some weird vignetting, and it'll also just produce a F-ton of noise. And noise is like those like little pixelated looking things, and they're not really great. So stay away from that. Something that I might also do is maybe brighten up the water a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do on this one is boost the temperature just to get rid of some of that blue. It looks like purple on the video, but it's really actually more of a natural sky color than anything else. So I'm going to stick with that. And let's see what some contrast will do. Not great. I really don't like the vignetting on the corner, so I think I'm gonna leave it like this. So what I did here was I used the brush over in the corner here. I hit that and went over the bottom of the lake here, and then I adjusted the exposure. I wanted the water to be a little bit brighter, so it was probably more like that before, and then I just kind of boosted up just to give the photo something more to look at, I guess you could say. I really like the way that is. Okay, so that's basically my editing process. I try to do as minimal edits to a picture as possible. The more that you edit a photo, the poorer quality it will be, in my opinion. So I just try to really nail down the settings right off the bat and get the white balance that I want, and then I make some fine adjustments as possible. Like sometimes, you know, everyone has a learning process. I feel like every photographer goes through the saturation phase where they're just like, ooh, boost up the colors, that's cool, and then, or the sharpening or the detailing, and it's just, you know, sometimes it'll look entirely too sharp and a little fake. So I'm really trying to just get the settings right and the white balance right off the bat, and then just do some fine adjustments. Whether that's boosting exposure a little bit, boosting a little bit of detail, and just trying to keep the image as close to raw as I can. Photography is a form of art, so gotta be open to it. And that's that. So if you like this kind of thing, if you want me to do a little bit more behind the scenes of my photos, let me know. It was kind of difficult to sit here and like hold on to a camera while I'm trying to also edit. Usually I do it with some like music. I'm in the zone, so I can try to do more of that stuff if you like. So just, you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing, like, comment, subscribe. Every like, every comment, every subscription really does help my channel, so I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.